In your engagement with scholarship, but also diverse audiences, has there anything that has really frustrated you in terms of getting sort of these ideas across and getting some form of, sort of an appetite to progress with your ideas? Has there been any resistance and things that have frustrated you in that resistance?
I wouldn't call it resistance, but being here in Southern Africa, I again met a situation where Africans themselves look at their continent in a way that is reducing their contribution to a broader discourse. Africa has a pre-colonial, colonial, and a post-colonial experience, call it that way. And there have been lessons around that in all the different phases. Good things, bad things, catastrophes, atrocities, and all of that. But we can learn from it. Africa can learn from it, and it can provide that learning to, well, the Western world. You asked about it. And if we look from a Western, North American, European perspective, and all these United Nations and OECD and World Economic Forum ideas of changing the world, the dominant perspective on Africa, India, China is to link back to the pre-colonial experience, neglecting the colonial and post-colonial experience. So if Africa itself reduces it to a pre-colonial experience, it cuts out a lot of experience, a lot of learning, and that is a frustrating part. We need altogether, on a global discourse, all these experiences, the good ones and especially the bad ones, to not be repeated and to learn from it, to prevent that to happen again, and to live up to or contribute to broader ideas which are not reduced to, oh, let's go back to traditional Chinese medicine, or let's go back to yoga, go back to pre-colonial African spirituality, or looking at South America, oh, let's all have a session of ayahuasca to broaden our minds. No, don't reduce yourself to that, and that's the frustrating part when I'm here in Africa. So either it is all Ubuntu and just that, and there's so much more. Yes, we need to have it, but you have so much more to give, and not reducing yourself to a colonial experience to say, oh, that the bad Europeans brought all these bad things, and so everything that comes from Europe is bad. No, enter a discourse. I mean, be and empower yourself. Have a seat at the table, and not only playing that one card, but playing all your cards.
So it's about confidence, assertion, but it's about these conversations you talk about.
Yeah.
So the conversation of land and agriculture and soil, and you work in harmony, you work in some form of dance with that. It's the same in terms of the future. It's about embracing all of this, but asserting that conversation, asserting oneself in that conversation.
Yes, have more meaningful conversations together, look at purpose, find out what kind of world we want to live in, and our children and their children. What Earth stewardship can mean given the difference of getting things done. Earth stewardship is not getting things done, it is letting things grow. Care for it, provide a meaningful context, and care for it.